packed concession stand, and it's serving up dishes that are just plain mad. This is a Yorkshire pudding the size of a steering wheel, filled with roast, potatoes and an entire pint of gravy. That's a foot-long currywurst with a mountain of chips draped in yellow sauce. Burgers stacked 3 patties high, crowned...
Forget your standard meat pie. This is the world of absurd stadium grub. At grounds up and down England, concession stands are serving food that's as big as the game itself. A burger stacked higher than the crossbar, lashed with cheese and fried onion rings. A Yorkshire pudding wrap drowning in gravy. Fish and chip.
English football grounds, the food has gone properly mad. Take this, a sausage roll the size of a cricket bat, served with a pint of molten gravy. Over here, a 5-storey burger held together with a tent peg. Then there's the Yorkshire pudding wrap, all Sunday roast folded into a golden bowl. Sweet tooth? Try the stadium Sunday stack. Donut, ice cream, brownies, the lot.
If you think stadium food's just pies and pints, wait until you see what English football is dishing up now.
2 feet of beef and cheese.
Holds together with a tent peg.
Absolute unit, mate.
Battered cod the size of a cricket bat, Yorkshire puds turned into gravy boats, and a sausage roll that takes 2 stewards to serve.
Football at its finest comes with food at its wildest. This is the Stadium Sarnie, a whole loaf packed with fried chicken and bacon. Here's the Yorkshire pudding burger, beef, onion rings and savage amounts of gravy. 2 feet of sausage? Naturally. A skewer of pies? Why not? And when you fancy...
At this ground, the match isn't the only thing that's massive. Meet the pitch-sized fish butty, 2 feet of battered cod in a bun as big as a football. Next to it, a Yorkshire pudding turned into a roast dinner bowl, complete with soft-boiled egg and gravy waterfall. There's a burger where the bun is actually a glazed donut, a foot-long battered banger wearing crowns of mustard and...
At English football grounds, the food has gone fully off its rocker. This is a Yorkshire pudding wrap the size of a steering wheel, stuffed with roast beef and drenched in gravy. A full English breakfast hidden in a pie crust. 5-patty burger, onion ring skyscraper, deep-fried pie on a stick with curry dip, and a foot-long sausage roll with a green stripe of mushy...
At English football grounds, the food game has gone properly mad. Take this pastry the size of a boot, an entire beef pie shaped like the match ball. That's just the warm-up. Here's a baguette-dwelling hot dog drowned in curly fries and cheese, and a burger stacked so high it needs a flagpole to hold it up. Even the Scotch egg's gone supersized. Yolk's still running as the ref's whistle. Sweet.
At English football grounds, the food is no longer just a quick bite. It's become a spectacle. 4 patties high, the Big Match burger is a skyscraper of beef and cheese. A 2-foot hot dog loaded like the terraces on Derby Day. Fish and chips the size of a fullback's boot. A gravy waterfall of pies. Yorkshire pudding. In English football, the action isn't just on the pitch. At this stadium, the concession stand is serving up creations as jaw-dropping as the goals. That's a roast dinner rolled into a Yorkshire pudding wrap the size of a ball. This monster stacks lasagna, beef patty and an entire meat pie. Fish and chips, try them in a cone tower almost a foot tall. Full English.
At this football ground in Staffordshire, the food isn't just loud, it's massive. Meet the Big Lad Pie, enough steak and ale to humble a Sunday roast. A 4-foot sausage roll that has to be scored with a bread knife. And a nacho ridge tower that could block a goalkeeper's view. We like to say
If you think stadium grub is just pies and pints, have a look at this. A Yorkshire pudding the size of a steering wheel holding a full portion of fish and chips. Not enough? How about an entire steak and ale pie turned into a burger, drowning in gravy? There's a 2-foot sausage roll longer than the average programme, and a full English breakfast stuffed into a hollowed loaf of bread. Then for dessert, or maybe still